Well, with years of law enforcement experience, including being a member of SWAT, Dr. Spratley is now a criminal justice instructor at Bossier Parish Community College. He's here to talk a little bit with us today. Dr. Spratley, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about your experiences. I know you work with young kids now and teach them about law enforcement, criminal justice at BIPSI, but you spent many years in law enforcement, even spent time on the SWAT team. Take me through, what law enforcement goes through on a daily basis, because they never know what they're going to be walking into.
Well, first of all, we have to realize, there's no such thing as daily. I mean, everything changes. For an officer, every morning he gets dressed or evening he gets dressed to do his job. He has no idea what he's going to encounter, so he's mentally focused on what he has to do as far as getting his job done and coming home. Other than that, he has no idea, because individuals that he will come up against or car stops or whatever, those are total different entities.
I'm sure when you were on SWAT team, you served warrants like Officer Brock did. You've also run up on hostage situations, standoffs, all different types of situations. From that aspect, I mean, I know you specifically can talk about your experiences when you were on the force, but what do you have anything you could share with us as far as situations where you had to make decisions quickly and you got wild?
Well, it all starts with training. We try to train as a brotherhood, and you hope and pray that everything has a peaceful solution. We know that we're there for a problem that's going on, so we try to be there for each other, hope that the training and everything is working. We try not to get too personal with the thoughts, because we know we have a job to do. But more than anything, we're trying to activate the training that we have and try to move as a unit and pretty much come out with a better solution.
Would you say serving a warrant is probably one of the more dangerous things that law enforcement goes into? I mean, obviously when you have traffic stops, those also can be dangerous, but a warrant, you don't really know whether the person you're going after or trying to bring in is going to, give up their freedom, or they're going to fight,
Well, a warrant is again, a warrant is differently. I mean, it's first is the target. Who is the target? You try to get as much intel as you can on the individual. But things, for some reason, law enforcement, things never go the way that we expect for them to go. So we have to be able to adapt to whatever situation and come out with a better solution. So it's one of those things where we don't know what we're going with. And with a warrant, you still is nervous, and you're hoping and praying that things will go right. You want to go home. So it's one of those things where, as an officer, you just want to do your job the best that you possibly can.
Now, when you're at BIPSI and you're talking about criminal justice with these students, what type of things do you try to relay to them? Because they're obviously looking to go into law enforcement for a career, and it's a very serious career, but it's very needed too.
Right. We have a curriculum that we also stick by, but we also talk about current events. So I try to give them an idea what law enforcement is, other than what people perceive it to be, and let them know that it's pretty much is a call, and everyone can do what these men and women do every morning. It's more complicated than people think. So I try to get them an idea, so when they do hear things on the news, they're not so much focused like tunnel vision on one thing. I try to let them, let's wait to hear the evidence, or, we have a criminal justice system that we go by, so we try to project that onto them more than what we are hearing through other medias and such.
I know it's something that, you're always trying to recruit also young people into law enforcement, and you want them to know what they're getting into. But like you said, the training really, I think, would you say is the most important thing when you go into this field. You got to be trained right, and then you have to be able to react when it goes down.
Yes, the training is very important, but we have to realize all training is not the same. Each department has their different version of training. So all officers are not trained the same. So when you see things go wrong in the public, it's like, why law enforcement is doing this? I thought they was trained better. You have to realize all departments are not trained the same.
Right. Andre, hey, thanks so much for your insight.
Hey,
we appreciate
your
time.
Thank you.
All right,
thank you for having me.
Well, the Vivian Police Department that Officer Brock worked for has about 15 full and part-time officers. Now, small-town police forces obviously don't have the amount of officers as larger departments in bigger cities. I had a chance to talk with the police chief who runs a small-town force in Mississippi. He tells us that no matter the size of the department, all sizes face similar challenges in this day and age.
A lot of these challenges is not built on any particular size department. I mean, you have some departments that have great numbers that are still struggling with manpower issues and still struggling with different issues internally as well as community issues. You know, we're coming from an era in the last couple of years of trying to build the trust back with our community from all the stuff that you've seen over the years over social media and stuff of misconduct.